It is the 18th of January, 11 p.m. right now. I just finished recording my weekly gacha recap video for tomorrow, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, you know what I haven't done? I haven't recapped 2025. And I haven't thanked everyone for the enormous amount of support that I got in 2025, the insane amount of growth that I obtained in 2025. As an example here, in 2025 alone, we achieved 18 million views, almost 20,000 subscribers. I'm not going to show you how much money was made, but it was actually incredible. 2025 was so much better than 2024. I mean, I'm going to go ahead here and show 2025 versus 2024, a graph detailing the very stark differences. And that is all attributed to you guys, because without you watching, I would have no channel. I stress this all the time. I am just the face. I am just the guy that speaks into the camera. You guys are the ones that show up. You guys are the ones that support. You guys are the ones that feed into our subreddit, which provides me content to do, that are a part of our Twitter community, that posts up there for me to react to. Which, by the way, I also want to point out, we're going to do this pretty much in one take with very minimal editing, hopefully. We have an official subreddit, r/Stix. A lot of what I react to is posted there. It's one of the fastest growing, most popular gacha specific subreddits that is unbiased and isn't just this mess of tribalism that certain subreddits are. We also have our Twitter community, which is My Gacha Hub, which is at 2,200 members, approaching 2,300 members, has thousands of people that all love gacha games. That's it. We have a Discord community. I'm going to have a link to that down in the description and the pinned comment below. I would love for you to come on over and join in. I would love for you guys to just hang out. Nobody there cares about any game over the other. No one there attacks anyone. It is the most chill gacha community you will find. We're at nearing 1,600 members. But disregarding that, disregarding the monumental success and growth that this channel has had, I just want to take a minute here to kind of look back on the year. This year has had some of the, I think, biggest videos for me, period. Looking at my most popular videos, 8 months ago, I did a sponsored Arknights video, and that was inserted into the only gacha games we're playing right now in 2025. Got 250,000 views. That was crazy. Scrolling down a little more, Apocalypse absolutely cooked, 127,000 views. That was fantastic. Then scrolling down a little more, we see the Ultimate Stellasaur tier list, and this is actually when I started doing more guide content a little bit. The Stellasaura video, the Black Beacon video, the Girls Frontline 2 video, all in the last year, and they've all absolutely popped off. And that actually brings me to a point that we're going to get to in a little bit with regards to deeper, higher quality content. But we've had some banger videos this year. We were flown out to Gamescom 2025, where we got to do a sponsored showcase for Honor of Kings World. We got to do a sponsored showcase for Arknights Enfield. I got up on stage in both instances and had to do, it was like approximately 30 minutes to an hour in front of thousands of people total over that period. And it was wild. I am not a great stage performer because I've never done it before, but I did my best, and I appreciate that they covered everything and were so easy to work with. I also got to do a sponsored Neverness to Everness showcase where I went up against another content creator that had millions of subscribers, who was a GTA content creator. And we had to do this like boss rush and driving event. I won, I think it was like 9 out of 10 of the boss rush fights, and he won, I think it was 8 out of 10 of the races. And admittedly, that's because while I won the first race, every race after that, I was just trying to knock him off the bridge, knock him off the road, knock him off the cliff, try to, flip him over. And I was curious to test the limitations of the driving system, but it was a ton of fun. And that was they weren't the only three, but they're the only three that come to mind. Then we were flown out to Tokyo Game Show 2025, where we did sponsored showcases for Sword of Justice, Do It Night Abyss. Maybe Do It Night Abyss was at Gamescom. I don't remember. There are so many over that 2-month period. The sponsored Ananta showcase, where we got to get up there with an incredible cosplayer. She was like doing her whole routine in front of everyone, and I asked one of the staff members, can I get like video footage with her? And they're like, yeah, sure, let's wave her down. So I'd like, just go up there and interrupt her, and I'm like, okay. So I did. Sponsored Chasing Kaleido Rider, phenomenal experience. It had me go up on stage and do a gacha pull, and then I got to meet one of the waifus. I got to pull, I got to, get her. She essentially walked up to me and gave me her shoe as a reward. The staff members there, they were like, okay, what we're gonna need you to do is really sell this, and we want you to sniff the shoe. Sniff the shoe, Mark. They're like, sniff the shoe. And I'm like, my wife is in the audience, I can't do that. So I was like, oh my god. Chaos Zero Nightmare, Midasea. I don't know if I mentioned Sword of Justice. Man, the amount of sponsors we got at all these events, the amount of people, studios that are willing to pay us to go to their specific booths to record behind the scenes footage, to get to meet all these different community managers for global. What a year. Genuinely, what a freaking year. And 2026, my goal here is to make 2026 even bigger. In 2026, in 2025, towards the end, I had so many sponsors for Neverness to Everness and Arknights Enfield, because they were both holding beta tests and both approaching release. So in 2026, it's the 18th right now. I've done 3 Arknights Enfield sponsors already. I've done 2 Neverness to Everness sponsors already. I've done 2 Silver Palace sponsors already. And the month, it's the 18th. We're just freaking getting started. That's disregarding the Dragon Traveler sponsor I did and everything else. So, moving into 2026, we are going to be streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as frequently as I possibly can. There might be slight deviations from that timeline, that schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Well, actually, we're also going to be streaming every day once Arknights Enfield launches, and also during the NTE beta. But typically, every month, we're going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And what I'm going to be doing, what I have been doing this entire month, is streaming 3 different gacha games. So this month, I've been doing Snowbreak, Epic 7, and Trickle Chibi Go. The reason for that is because I think there is a severe lack of quality content in the gacha genre. There are plenty of fantastic entertainers, sure, but I think when it comes down to the actual quality of the game and the content related to the game, there is a severe lack of it. And what I'm planning on doing is investing a minimum of 100 hours cumulatively between stream and off stream. And then after doing 100 hours in all 3 games, I'm going to upload a video, a full deep dive review of what it's like to play that game for 100 hours, not to my Stix Gacha channel, but instead to my Stix Plays Gacha channel. That channel is going to be dedicated to high quality, long form content only, disregarding reacts, disregarding news, disregarding drama. That way, I can try to do my best to elevate the genre, to provide content from the global perspective as a global creator that more players are happy with, that more viewers can consume. And honestly, I miss it. I miss doing high quality content. That was what originally grew my channel with my worst gacha ever video series, and I'm hoping that that one takes off and that one is well received. So if you haven't already, go and subscribe to that channel. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitch, because that's where I'm going to be streaming everything there, and on this YouTube channel. And honestly, additionally, I'm going to be connecting with a lot more content creators. We're going to be holding podcasts. We're going to be doing cooperative live streams together with some of your favorite content creators. Gotcha Smack, Genizad, Mr. Pokey, Saint Dantas, Rexlent, Steparu, Brand Online, all the different gotcha friends that I have, all the different gotcha content creators that I know and that I've grown to enjoy. Like, additionally, you know, since I only did a few, Braxophone, Sevi, Fob, hopefully Jadely, Duck TV. Like, there are so many. I had just a fraction of them in my Game Awards, Gacha Awards video, and we're going to include so many more to provide you high quality content in the form of reviews, to provide you high quality podcasts to listen to that aren't just like a tribalistic echo chamber, to provide you alternate means to connect with content creators and other communities, because right now the gacha scene as a whole is just, it is not in a great state. And I'm hoping through all of this I can, even if just 1%, influence it and in an attempt to be slightly better. And that's it. That's my goal for 2026. And also, Gacha Awards 2026, we have plans to make that big. We're going to have a large public method with which to vote, where all the votes are going to be public. And we're going to bring in twice the amount of content creators, have increased categories, and we're going to hire actual editors, have a sound team, everything. This is going to be big. 2026 is the year that I break 100K easy, that we have multiple high quality channels going, that we're streaming multiple times a week, that we grow in every way possible, including with little Stix. And I hope to do it with all of you there by my side. So thank you all for an incredible 2025, and here's to an even better 2026. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.